Hello everybody, Stinky Scrublet here, and today I'm going to be showing you a free real-time AI voice changer. Last time you may have seen I made a video about voice mod, which is where you would record your voice or upload audio and then it would go ahead and change that voice. So like I said, today we'll be showing you a real-time one where you could go mess with your friends or maybe become a VTuber or just play around and have fun, which is basically what I'm using it for. Just before we get into the video, here's two little samples.
You can get many different types of voices. This is supposed to sound like Donald J. Trump. I don't know how good it really sounds.
And this is supposed to sound like an anime girl. So if you mess around with the settings a little bit more, it'll probably be a little bit better.
Alright, and this is a free software and I'll be showing you how to set it up really quickly here. So the first thing you're going to want to do is follow the first link into the description, and that'll actually send you to the voice changer client. And you'll scroll down to the bottom here. If you're on Windows like I am, you're going to go ahead and choose the WOkada file here. And if you're on Mac, pretty easy, you'll choose the Mac file right there. So I'm going to go ahead and download that now. It is a bit of a larger file, it is almost 4 gigabytes. And just to make it easy, I'm going to extract it into a new folder on my desktop. You can obviously extract this into any folder anywhere on your computer. After that, we are going to want to go ahead and follow the second link in the description, which is for the VB cable download. And on the download page, you'll either see simply Windows or Mac. I am on Windows, so I'm going to go ahead and download that now. And I'm just going to make a new folder inside of the folder that I already created and name it Virtual Cable. And I'm just going to extract everything inside into that new folder. Once you have that all extracted, we're just going to scroll down and see vCable Setup x64. And when installing the VC cable, you are going to want to install it as an administrator. When you're installing it, you might notice that your audio output has now changed to this new virtual cable. No worries, you can just go back into your audio settings and change it to your default audio that you were using before. And if you're like me, mine's requesting me to restart my computer, so I will do that. It may not be necessary, but might as well, huh? Alright, and once we're back on the computer after it has restarted, we are ready to actually get into the voice changer software. Once you're in the voice changer folder, you'll go into dist, then main, and then inside there you'll see start_HTTP. And we're going to go ahead and run that. It will take a little bit on your first launch because it needs to download some models, and then it also needs to download the little starter voices that it gives you. So I'm just going to speed up that little process here in the video. And once you're in there, you'll see a similar screen here, and you'll be able to see the voices you can choose on top. The first thing that we're going to want to do is change our input to our default microphone or whatever microphone that you're using, and then output to cable input. I accidentally chose the cable in 16 channel. Just go ahead and choose the cable input on your end there. And then you can also choose a monitor so you can listen to the voice as you're trying out the voice. And there is also a noise gate, and you'll also see the gain options and the pitch. Depending on the voice that you're using, you're going to want to change these, and depending on how your microphone is, you're going to want to change that noise gate. So just play around a little bit until it sounds good on your end. And basically the stop And start right there is when the voice is actually changing. And on the bottom there, you also see underneath the monitor section that we were looking at before, the recording option, and you'll also use that to start and stop a recording. And after you're done recording, you'll be able to save that to any location that you like. You may also want to mess with the section there where it says noise and turn on the suppression 1 and 2, because you may get some odd feedback. You may notice it when you're monitoring the voice. And if you do have a dedicated GPU, go ahead and choose that there to increase performance in this software. And with the chunk option here, it's basically how quickly the voice will generate. The longer it takes to generate, the better the quality.
So this is just me doing a little test as an anime girl. Is it real?
And now I'm going to show you how you can add your own voice model. We're just going to go ahead and look on the last link I provided in the description. And it looks like we have a Michael Jackson voice, so we'll try that out. I'm just going to go ahead and make a new folder and name it Voices and extract the files in there. Then we'll just go back to the program, go to Edit, and select the two files and choose them. In Model, you'll choose the PTH file, and obviously in Index, you'll choose the index file. And now you're ready to use your new model. So just go ahead and click your new model, and then you'll be able to start a new recording or just test out the voice.
Hey, this is Michael Jackson. Have you seen my new movie yet? Shimon.
Hopefully that sounded a little bit like Michael Jackson. Like I said, you're going to want to play with it. I'm kind of just going quickly here since I'm making a video. But I do hope you enjoyed this software. Maybe I will be covering more softwares similar to this, more voice-changing software. Maybe at some point we can get into video stuff, but that takes a more powerful computer, so I don't know if we'll get into that. Either way.
Alright, so that's gonna do it for this video. Hopefully this helped you out. Thanks for watching, and have a good night. Or day.